Okay. So, as I said, we just want to share all the information with you so you guys can make a decision if this is something that would, interest you and add some value to your life. That's really what we hope every single day, is that our coaches are filling themselves up with some positivity every day, and that being a coach and being part of our team adds to your life and makes it a better place. So I want you to know that you can ask questions at any time. There is a chat box if you kind of scroll over your screen, you'll see a chat box. So please, I'm going to be tuning into that chat box every once in a while. So make sure that you write any questions that you have. At the end, we're going to try and cover as many questions as we can. Some of you we've been chatting with via email or messenger, so we have some questions. But if you have things that come up as we talk, please don't hesitate to ask. And we'd also love to know where you're from. So if you can share in the chat box where you're from, that would be great as well. And Megan is going to start. She'll just introduce herself, and she is going to share a little bit with us why and who this opportunity would be good for. You want to take it away, Megan?
Hey guys. You can hear me okay?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So my name is Megan. I am a coach on Michelle's team, and I've been a coach for about 2.5 years. So what I wanted to just quickly talk about tonight is why you would want to join our team. What are some reasons why you may want to become a coach? So the first one, and it's usually the biggest one that brings people into our team, is for the accountability. Let's face it, it is hard to stick to your own health and fitness journey by yourself. I know that for me, that was 100% the reason why I signed up in the first place. I didn't even consider that it was a business opportunity. I just knew that I knew I wouldn't stick to health and fitness if it weren't for the team culture, the opportunity, and the people surrounding me. So I knew that becoming a coach was really going to help me on my own health and fitness journey. Another reason why someone might join is for the income potential. So this opportunity does have quite an amazing income potential, really. It can be different for every single person that joins. Some people join and maybe just want to earn a couple $100 extra a month, maybe just for a little extra shopping money or to help with their kids' sports, whatever the case may be. But some people want to replace their part-time income or want to replace their full-time income and maybe have a goal to make $500 a week or $1,000 a week or even more. You have the potential to build a 6-7 figure business with this opportunity. So it really, there's sort of a broad range of the income potential with this. Another reason is for the community. Our team is amazing and so supportive. And honestly, becoming a coach, you are going to be surrounded by the most amazing women who are all sort of on the same journey that you are. And that's what's really cool about this, because in our day-to-day life, you might not find that there's people who are like you, people who just genuinely want to become better people and maybe are passionate about health and fitness or just passionate about helping other people. But then you get into this culture, into this team, and everybody is like that, and everybody is so supportive and helpful, and we all want to help one another succeed in the business, but also with health and fitness. So it's a really cool thing to be part of. I know for me, I have met so many amazing friends that are on my team, and even just other women that I've connected with on social media that I just chat with on a daily basis. And that's so cool as an adult to be able to have those connections with other women. It's really empowering and just adds to the whole positive experience of coaching. Another reason is to be able to pay it forward. Once you get started on your health and fitness journey, you are going to feel so good. And if you are someone who already is on your health and fitness journey and are sort of at your goals and you feel really good already about the changes you've made, this is such an amazing opportunity to pay it forward. Because when you feel so good about something and you feel just so passionate about the way you feel and the programs you're using and the results you're getting, you just naturally want to be able to help other people. And this is a platform that you can use in order to do that. So it's also really great if you are a personal trainer or, a fitness instructor, like a yoga instructor. It sort of gives you another platform to connect with other people for those purposes, because not everybody can afford a personal trainer, right? But this is something that you can offer to people to help them get started on their health and fitness journey, and they can do it from the comfort of their own home without having to shell out thousands of dollars to get started on their own health and fitness journey. So really, when you look at those reasons, it's kind of, you need to ask yourself, like, well, why wouldn't I want to become a coach? What reason is there that I wouldn't want to become one? So, Michelle, do you have anything to add at all about that?
No, I think you covered everything. And I love that at the end, like, why wouldn't you? That's what I always think is, it's just a kind of a gateway or a platform for you for bigger and better things in your life. You don't even have any idea what it can open up for you. I had no clue, 3.5 years ago when I saw this random post on Facebook, I had no clue that, hey, I would be doing something like this tonight and connecting with women from all over the world. Like, you just have no idea what this is a gateway for. So even if you don't know what your future path is, this can possibly lead you to it. So really, what do you have to lose is what I always say to people that are thinking about it. Thanks, Megan. That was awesome. I think that Megan's also going to share with us what we do as coaches. That's always a really big question that we get asked. Of course, what do we do every day? What is our purpose? So you can take it away then, Megan.
Yeah, so I'm going to just keep this sort of simple because, in order to get a really good sense of what we do on a daily basis, like the nitty-gritty stuff, that really plays into the training that we provide once you start up as a coach. So I'm just going to sort of give you a little brief overview of what it is that we do. And to be honest, it all starts with you. This whole entire business starts with you and your own health and fitness journey. You cannot be a successful coach if you are not working on yourself, which is the best thing about this opportunity, is that you are required to become a better person. You are required to become a healthier person. And in doing so, that's going to make you succeed in this business. So you have to put your own health and fitness journey first. And when you sign up, you have access to the most amazing workout programs, the most amazing nutrition plans and nutrition tools. Everything is at your fingertips, and it's amazing once you get into this little world and the things that you have access to help you on your journey. So we share that on social media. We share our journey every single day on social media. So if you follow Michelle or I, you will see that we show up every single day. For better or for worse, we are there every single day. And, not every day are we, as motivating as the next, but we share everything. We share our struggles. We share maybe why we didn't get a chance to work out today, or the fact that I was up all night with my kids, so the workout did not happen this morning. But we also share why we're doing this and why it makes us feel so good. And that's what we do on social media, is we share our journey. And when we're doing that, we are inspiring other people to get started on their journey. And once we have found those people who are ready to get started, we can move them into our private accountability groups, which is where we really work with these people closely. And we help them decide on a program to start with. And we help them get started on their health and fitness journey. And in this private group, we work with them very closely and We help them with their meal plans, and we provide a lot of motivation and accountability, and we are there as their support system. And as a group, we all are motivating and supporting one another. We are not salespeople. If you follow us on social media, you know that we are not salespeople. We aren't just out there blasting Beachbody. We simply are sharing what we do and what it's done for us. And in turn, that inspires other people to want to get started as well. You are going to love doing this. Like that's basically all I can say is you really are going to love the culture. You're going to love what this does for you, what it does for your mindset, what it does for your own health. And it's never going to feel like work. I know that there's so many coaches on the team that would agree that we don't really ever have a case of the Mondays anymore, or the Sunday night blues that we have to go back to work, because we really love what we do. And even though a lot of the coaches on our team are still working full time, it's just this positive aspect of what we do has just made all the difference in our day-to-day life. And it's just something that you're going to fall in love with as well. And it's going to add so much value to your life. And honestly, it's fun. It really is fun what we do. That's all I got.
That's pretty much what we do. She really did cover it. I think people overcomplicate it. I know when I'm talking to people, they're okay, what do you do here and here and here? And honestly, it's a simple business. The hardest part is staying consistent with it. That's really the hardest part. And that's the secret. If everyone's always want to know, like, what's the secret to your success, Michelle? Like, how did you get to where you are in 3.5 years? And that's it. It's the consistency. So when you start helping people, you stay with them. When I have a coach join my team, I stay with them and I stick with them and I help them consistently every single day to get to their goals. It's the same with my challengers in my group. If they tell me they want my help to lose 50 pounds, I stay with them until they either cop out or they lose those 50 pounds. And then I continue to stay with them because we all know, it's not necessarily getting to the 50 pounds, it's keeping it off. And that is what I love about this company and this community. We know this is a lifestyle. This is not a quick anything. It's not a quick get skinny thing. It's not a quick get rich thing. It is something that takes heart and it takes passion to get to your health and fitness goals and also to your business goals if you have those when you start. It takes consistent work over time, and that's what gets you the results. And that's what I love about it. I don't want something that happens really fast and goes really fast, because that's usually what happens with those things. So consistency is so key. So now I kind of want to share with you guys what you sort of start with as a coach. So if after this webinar you decide, yeah, I want to go for this, I have nothing to lose, where do you go? What do we do now? What will you be starting out this journey with? So first of all of the coaches that join our team start with what's called a business starter challenge package. And basically it's a complete kit of sorts that gets you everything you need to start your business. So first off, you're going to get a corporate training kit. So you're going to get tons of information from Team Beachbody. Some of it's a little overwhelming, I'm not going to lie, but you need it, right? When you open any type of business, you do need that sort of information to get started. So that's something that you get. You then become a member of our community. So our team name is called FitNique Nation, and I didn't even check the numbers today, but something like 450 strong women. And now you're a part of our community, so you will be trickled into all of our training. And I've been a coach now for 3.5 years. So I've been down the road. I've made lots of mistakes. and I've had lots of successes, and I've melted all those together and pretty much come up with a pretty good system to get our coaches started right. So Megan and I run our team together, and we have come up with a training program that's actually brand new. We just finalized it a couple months ago, and it's working amazingly well. People start out and we give them the information that they need to start their business very successfully. So basically, if you're coachable, if you're teachable, you're going to see success. With the training that we have put together, you will 100% see success if you plug into the training. So that's something that you get when you start. You also get this amazing streaming library called Beachbody On Demand. You will now have at your fingertips every single program that Beachbody has ever created. So Beachbody started about 16, 17 years ago. You are even going to get access to all those old programs. So if you're as old as I am, you might know Slim and Six. You might know P90X with Tony Horton. So you're actually going to get those programs. Plus, all our brand new programs, our really popular ones right now are 21-Day Fix, Insanity Max, Core to Force, all of those programs you're going to have access to, as well as anything new that's going to come out. And I can tell you one brand new program that's coming out in January is a new one from Autumn Calabrese, who is the trainer from the 21-Day Fix. She's got a brand new program called 80-Day Obsession. So you will have access to everything as they come out. You'll have access to all the recipes Beachbody has ever created. You'll have access to all the meal plans. So you have everything that you need to really help people. And that's our goal, right? That is what we do as a coach. So if you get talking to someone and they really like cardio and they just love, HIIT training, and just makes my skin crawl thinking about it. But if they love that, you can take them and plug into Beachbody On Demand and really share with them what's going to work for them. So you have access to that. You will also get our complete nutrition program, the container program. So if you follow us, you've probably seen these cute little containers in some of our pictures on social media. And that has been something that has completely changed my life. It's a simple portion controlled nutrition system. And that was the key for me that I had been missing for years. I knew what healthy was. I knew French fries were bad, broccoli was good. But unfortunately, I just didn't know how much of the good stuff I should be having. So it takes, for all you fitness buffs, it takes away the having to measure your food and getting into measuring grams or calculating macros. It's just such a simple system for people to start their fitness journey with and really make this a lifestyle that's conducive to your family. And that was something that was really important to me. It was fine for me to go on this big fitness journey and count macros and get competition ready, but my little 6-year-old wasn't going to eat like that. And that just wasn't going to work for my family long term. So this nutrition system is something that's family friendly and will get you to your goals. And it's very easy to help people use the system. So you get your whole nutrition system in this package as well. And lastly, you get Shakeology, which is our nutritional meal replacement. Megan's going to talk a little bit more. She's the Shakeology guru on our team, so I'm going to let her take that away. But you get a 30-day supply of Shakeology in your package as well. I think the biggest thing that you get is you get to be part of our community, though. You get our mentorship. You get people that believe in you and honestly believe that you can make this business a success, because anyone can. Anyone can be successful at this if they implement the tools that we give you, that you're given in this original package that you'll get when you first start. So that's really all you need to start your business. And I know the next question is going to be how much it is, so I might as well just cover that right now. One piece of information I don't know yet is what the price is for anyone from the UK. We cannot sign up anyone from the UK until the 19th of October. And I tried to find out the price, but no one could give me an answer yet. So anybody from the UK that's on this call or going to listen later, that information I will get to you as soon as I can. But if you're from the US, this package is $160, which I hope there's some jaw dropping going on, because for all of that stuff that you're getting, you're actually getting to start a business for $160. It still like kind of blows my mind, because I had a salon and spa for years, brick and mortar business. I mean, I paid more in a week in payment, like in bills, for $160. It's just crazy, but that's what it is, $160 US, and I think that's $186 for Canadians with the exchange rate. So the cool part is, for that investment, it's all about you. You know, that investment, you are going to use all of that for your own health and fitness journey. It's not like you're buying something that's going to sit in your closet and you're never going to use. You're actually going to use this. It's for your own personal journey. That's all they require you to have to start this business. They're asking you to work on yourself so you can then inspire and motivate other people. And that's what this whole coaching journey is. It's working on yourself so you can motivate and inspire others. And that's what you get in that package. It's all the tools to do that. So that kind of covers what you start with, what's required to open your business. So I think those are kind of the major topics we wanted to cover. And now we'll kind of get to some questions. So some people have had questions that they've kind of given to us. And I will check the chat box as well to make sure there haven't been other ones that have come through. And if you've thought of something along the way, please don't be shy. Just write it in the chat box and we will answer it for sure. Maybe do you want to explain Shakeology first? Because I think that's always a really hot topic, Megan.
Yeah, so a question that I get asked a lot is, well, do I have to drink Shakeology? Or I'm already using a protein shake, so do I need Shakeology? And what I always like everybody to understand right away is that Shakeology is not a protein shake. It's not. You can't even compare protein shake to Shakeology. Shakeology does have protein in it, yes, but it's not a protein shake. So Shakeology is a very highly dense, nutrient dense shake, basically. So what that means is we aren't getting what we need in a day from food alone. It's almost impossible for us as humans in the areas of the world that we all live in to get what our bodies need. So what Shakeology does is it fills in those gaps. It gives us those nutrients and vitamins and superfoods that our bodies need, our bodies crave. And the thing is, the majority of us as adults, we're walking around very nutrient deficient. And I didn't realize this about myself. I thought that I was just run down as a mom, which I'm sure some of you guys can really relate to that feeling. Just very tired, sluggish, lethargic, needing to nap in the afternoon, surviving on coffee, just feeling really lousy all day long. Terrible cravings. Your digestive system is totally off balance. Your hair just is kind of limp. Your skin might not be all that great. These are all signs of being nutrient deficient. And what happens when you start giving your body what it needs every single day, which is what we do with Shakeology, you are then giving your body what it needs, and it starts to work the way it was intended to work. So you're going to start to feel a really well-rested energy. You're going to just start feeling more positive about everything, and you're going to start to feel really good. And when you feel really good, you tend to want to do more things, like working out, like choosing healthier foods. So Shakeology is sort of like the vehicle that ties all of this together, because without Shakeology, you're just going to still feel kind of run down. And when you're feeling that way, you don't really want to work out, and you tend to choose comfort foods over healthy foods. So Shakeology really just ties it all in to make you feel your best, to make your body feel the best. Your digestive system will probably be the best that it's been in years. Your cravings will start to diminish. So you're not going to have that like 2, 3 p.m. like crash where you hit the pantry or you hit the drive-through. Those things will start to fade, which is really awesome, and which helps with your own health and fitness journey. So you're just going to start to feel really, really good with Shakeology. So it's going to be something that you want to continue with, that you want to drink 100%. Yeah.
Sorry, totally agree. Shakeology was actually not something that I had tried it once before I became a coach. So it wasn't like I had been drinking Shakeology for a long time and wanted to get a discount on it, so I signed up as a coach. My journey was a lot different than that. I had tried it one time, did not like it, like thought it was disgusting, threw it to the back of my cupboard, never to be had again. And then I connected with my coach, and she sort of convinced me to get another bag of it, to try it. And she also walked me through how to mix it and how to make it. And of course, I had been literally just shaking it in a cup with water. It was chalky and gross, like of course it would be. So she led me through ways of making it. And of course I fell in love with it within 30 days. I was a sugar fiend, guys. Like, I mean, binging on a lot of sugar every single week, like insane. And I do not have any of those cravings anymore. Like, I don't know the magic superfood that does that, but I can hands down tell you that the 2 reasons I stay with Shakeology, there's 3. I don't have headaches anymore. My skin is clear, and I used to have really acneic skin. And my cravings are gone. I no longer go through like 3 big size bags of Twizzlers a weekend. It's kind of a big deal. Anyway, so that's the reason I drink Shakeology. I don't really get into all the nutrients and stuff. I'm pretty simple that way. But someone did ask how much Shakeology was a month. So when you are a coach, you get 25% off of everything. So anything that Beachbody sells, programs, products, shirts, cups, whatever you want, 25% off. So I believe a US is around $96 a month. Canadian with the exchange is $116 a month, I believe. I could have my figures wrong. If someone wants to punch that into the chat thread. It really boils down to about $4 a day. And sometimes that's how I had to wrap my head around it at first, because $4 a day to me was like a coffee from Starbucks, or, you know, something not so healthy, a lunch at work. And that's what you're often replacing. You're often replacing your breakfast or lunch or a snack. So you're not actually having to eat that breakfast food, you're having Shakeology. So yeah, someone's just put in there, US is $97 a month. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, so a question that I get a lot is, what if I don't have any friends on social media, or I'm just so extremely shy? How could I ever do this? So I know that it's hard for you to believe right now because I'm talking in front of all of you on this crazy Zoom call. But 3.5 years ago, it was hard for me to actually even walk into my local grocery store because I was like such an introvert. Even though I was a hairstylist, so I talked to a lot of people in my own little tight-knit home and place of business, when it came to being really open and in a public sort of situation, that was not my jam. That was not something that I ever thought I would want to do. So I would consider myself really shy. I was kind of one of those people that felt like I don't necessarily have a lot to say. Like, I got kind of awkward with people. There's something really interesting that happens when you have a passion for something. when you start feeling better about yourself, you have more positivity just sort of surrounding you, you want to share that. And it just isn't as hard. Social media makes it a little bit easier, it's not in person. And I really think sometimes doing things that are outside of your comfort zone every single day just makes you stronger. So yes, for sure. The first time I posted on social media, I wanted to pop my computer down and run away, but I did it. And I got all this positive feedback. And I got messages from people thanking me because I was inspiring them. So that made me want to do it again and do it again and do it again. And when you hear from someone that you have actually motivated them, or you have inspired them to get off the couch and go for a walk, or make a healthy, nutritious meal, it's almost contagious. It's contagious and infectious, and you just want to keep doing it. It's something that, it just fills my heart and my soul every single day. So I absolutely think that doesn't matter how shy you are today, you will grow into that person. Not having many friends on social media is not a problem. I mean, there's a statistic that says the average person knows 600 people. You just don't remember them all right now. And we have training, and we help you figure that out. We help you learn how to connect with some people that you haven't talked to in a while. We also help you connect with brand new people. I'll ask all of you this question right now. Why are we talking? How did we find each other? Social media is an amazing, amazing place. And it is the gateway to make friends every single day. And that's really what we're doing. To be totally honest with you, we are making friends every single day. That's basically my goal every day when I wake up, is as long as I've made one new friend by the end of the day, that's my job description. That's my goal for today. And that's really what we do. And we spend a lot of time helping you figure all that stuff out. So don't be worried if you only have 100 friends on Facebook, or maybe you don't even have any friends. You've deleted them all because you didn't like social media for a while. You can build that back up so quickly. That does not mean you will not be successful at this. Do you have any other questions you can think of, Megan?
The only other one that I've gotten is like, how many hours a day do you need to work at this business? And that, so when you first start as a coach, we really recommend that you can at least give this business 1 hour a day. That's really what you need in order to see some success. If you're wanting to run this as a business and generate an income from it, you need at least 1 hour a day. And that hour is going to look a lot different depending on who you are and what you have going on in your life. So maybe that's 15 minutes in the morning before you go to work, 15 minutes on your lunch break, 15 minutes right when you get home from work, and another 15 or half an hour before bed. You could break it all up like that. Or maybe you have a solid hour in the day that you can sit down without having any distractions and just get to work on the vital things that we need to do as coaches. And the thing is, when you sign up, we give you what you need to do every single day. We have it very simply laid out, the things you need to do in order to see success. So it's very easy to go through those things in that hour that you set aside, or those 15-minute chunks of time. As you grow your business and you get busier, you will need to start dedicating some more time to the business. But the really cool thing is, you're going to want to. You just will. And I get it all the time that people say, I'm really busy. Like, I just don't know if I can fit this into my life right now. And I think that's usually a good indication that maybe you're just not ready for this, because if you want something, and if you believe in something, and you want change in your life, you will make time for this. When I signed up, I was pregnant with my 4th baby, and I had 3 little kids at home, all like 5 and under, My husband was in a different province working for 3 months at a time. I'm a registered nurse, so I was working full time. So trust me when I say that you can find time for this business. Children nap. Do it when they're napping. Do it on your lunch break at work. In the evening, instead of watching TV, which is what I did, I binge watched The Bachelor and Grey's Anatomy and American Idol and all those amazing shows. I would watch hours of that at night. So I decided to start working this business instead, because I really thought, I think that this is going to benefit me in life a lot more than seeing who wins The Bachelor. So there are pockets of time that we all have in our day. It's just looking at how you're using those pockets of time. And probably if you really thought about it and you think to yourself, I'm too busy, you probably do have time in the day to fit this business in. You just have to be willing to fit it in and to want to fit it in.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that you're a mom of four. I think it's important for us to sort of share with you where we started. So for myself, I had a salon and spa, 15 employees. I worked from 8 in the morning till 9 at night. I had a 3-year-old at home. I just made it work. And what Megan said, if you want to do something, you find the time. Like, it's just like anything. If you want to learn how to ski, you'll find the time to learn how to ski. Like, it's just, if it's important to you, you'll figure it out. I never had a big block of time, ever. I never had this extra magical hour in the day. So I broke it up into 15 minutes. I call them pockets of time. And when I was working full time, I was cutting hair plus being a boss, I would fit it in between clients. I would do little 5-10 minute blurbs every, once in a while in my day. Yeah, I got up a little bit earlier, stayed up a little bit later, but it was that important to me. I feel like all the roads in my life led me to this opportunity, that I was just absolutely meant to do this. And very quickly, I realized that it had the potential to change my whole entire life, my family's life, which 3.5 years later, it has. I've closed my salon. My husband's been able to leave a business. We both work from home. We've just built a house. Like, financially, mentally, emotionally, everything has changed for us because of this. 3.5 years is surely not a lot to give up. A few extra hours of less sleep or whatever. It wasn't a lot to ask of myself to have this kind of reward. And anyone can have that. Absolutely anyone can have that. Okay, there's been a couple of questions come through kind of privately. And I'm just going to share them here. I'm going to ask you to do one. Is Shakeology safe while pregnant or breastfeeding? I'm going to ask Megan only because she was pregnant and breastfeeding.
Yes, so it is completely safe for pregnant and breastfeeding women, 100% safe. You will see on the bag of Shakeology when you get it in the mail, it does say on the label or like the back of the ingredients to talk to your doctor about it, or I'm not sure exactly what the warning is, but that warning is literally on every single health product that you could ever buy. So it has to be on there for the FDA, I believe. But the creators of Shakeology have even done a video, and they recommend it for pregnant and nursing moms. And really, that is the time when you really want to be taking care of yourself, is when you're pregnant and you're nursing. What other time, that's the most important time of your whole life, where you really should be giving your body what it needs when you're actually providing for another human being. So it is 100% safe. We do always recommend that you should try the vegan formula if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, just if you have a sensitivity to milk protein, or if your baby has a sensitivity to it. So that would be the only thing that we suggest. But I actually drank the regular Shakeology all through my pregnancy, all through breastfeeding for a year, and everything was great. It was the healthiest pregnancy I had out of all 4. So
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. And just there's a couple more coming through. And this is an awesome question. I don't know why we haven't answered it yet, but how do we make money? It's like probably the silliest thing for us to miss. Sorry. So there are a couple different streams of income with this opportunity. But when you start, your first stream of income will be completely through retail sales. So every time someone purchases something from you, you will earn 25%. So 25% commission, that's how you get paid. So if you don't sell anything, if you're not helping anyone, you won't receive any funds. This is not like, what I guess you need to really think about is this is your business. When you sign up to be a coach, you are a CEO of your own business. And that is pretty freaking awesome because you also have this whole community of women backing you up, supporting you, and helping you every single step of the way. So you don't actually have to start up this business by yourself and figure it all out by yourself, but it is your business. So you make the decisions. So when you sell something, you earn that commission. There's also streams of income that I'm not going to get too much into because they're just confusing. But there's bonuses that can be earned as you level up in the company. So as you increase the people that you're helping, you have potential to earn bonuses, which are like quarterly bonuses and yearly bonuses. There's different incentives that you can earn. For example, I just actually did a post about this not too long ago, and in 3.5 years, I've been to 7 different holidays, all earned free from the company. So you can earn different incentives, which to me is just like money because I wouldn't have been going on those holidays. I wouldn't have been taking my little girl on a cruise, that's for sure, if it hadn't been for Beachbody. So there's different things like that, from hats and swag to cruises. Like you can earn so many different incentives through the company as well. And then there's something called Team Cycle Bonus. So as you help more women to build this business, you will earn more income. And if you do decide to jump into coaching, that's something that we go over in our training and really explain it to you then. But to do it tonight will just kind of confuse you. So really, for the first little bit of your time, the income is all streaming from that retail income, that 25% commission that you make on anything you sell. The other question that kind of went along with this, is it a requirement to post daily? So I will really just go back to, this is your business. When you do my training, absolutely. It is an absolute requirement to post daily. I will tell you, in 3.5 years, I have not missed one day. My dad has passed away. I've had a lot of shit hit the fan in 3.5 years, but I have not missed one day. And that will go back to when we first chatted. It's the consistency of it. You have to show up for people because people trust you. They start really looking for your inspiration and your motivation every single day. People look for it. They show up on Facebook because they want to see what you said. And they want that push to get off the couch, or that push to not eat, or that push to build their business. Whatever it is that you are feeding them with, you need to be there for them. So it's totally up to you. We are not your boss by any stretch. We are your friend and we're your mentor. We give you the tools and what has worked for us and what has helped us see success. And one of those things would be to absolutely post daily ×3. So posting a few times a day. But at the end of the day, it's your business. And there's lots of different levels of building this business. Maybe you just really want it for accountability. Lots of people start as coaches just for the accountability of this community to get to their health and fitness goals. For that reason, I would probably challenge you to share your journey a little bit, because you'll probably inspire some people, but you 100% don't have to. If that's your goal, is just to have our support and community to get you to your goals, then you don't need to be posting. But if you're looking for this as an income potential building business, yes, this is part of it. You're going to absolutely have relationships built in person for sure. Your friends and family, and you can do that through in person. You don't have to necessarily be on social media for that. But to build this on a bigger scale, to make an income that would be something like mine, that could literally have you at home full time. Like, I'm now a stay-at-home mom, which, like, that was never ever in my sight. I never thought that would happen. So for that kind of thing, absolutely, you would have to post daily. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. I don't see any more coming in. Obviously, connect with whoever you're talking to. Oh, what if you aren't at your goal weight? Well, I'm not. And I'm okay. Absolutely. This is not about having a six-pack. The one thing about being a coach, you are a cheerleader. Think of yourself as a motivator, an inspiration. And quite frankly, I find more inspiration from someone on their journey, right smack dab in the middle of it, when they can tell me, oh my gosh, I just do not want to work out today, but I know I have to. I really want to eat those chips, but I know I shouldn't. I don't really want to be preached at by someone that looks perfect. And I just look at that and think, that is just probably never going to happen for me. I don't know if that's attainable. It absolutely is. I have had that body before. Actually, when I started coaching, I was pretty lean. And I'm not anymore, because I'm just not, I don't want to have that lifestyle anymore, which I talked about before, counting macros and all that stuff. It just wasn't something that interested me long term. So really, I'm kind of on my journey still. I have those 10 pounds that I could take, or they always seem to find me. They go and then they find me again. So you do not have to be at any perfect weight. No one needs to have six packs around here. All you need to be is on your journey and bettering yourself every single day. That's it. That's really it. Megan, do you have any last words of wisdom?
No, I think that summed it up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Awesome, guys. And if you do have more questions, just reach out to whoever invited you here, whoever's your coach, whoever you're emailing with, whatever. Just reach out to us. We're really an open book about this. We don't want anyone to get into this without all the information and feeling 100% that this is what they want to do. We don't want to try and talk you into anything. We would love to have you join us. We open our arms to anyone and help them get started and on this journey, but we want it to feel right for you and your family. So reach out to us with any questions, and I think we'll say good night. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Bye, guys.